Hey up, welcome to this week's video. This one has a similar theme to a previous one. So you might remember a couple of months ago I met up with this character. It's Dave Peck, and over the last few months we've got together, done a few different things, but back then we were at Brimham Rocks, and Dave he set me the challenge of going off, getting 3 pictures over a period of time, and we'd compare. Now he assured me it wasn't a competition. I got a bit carried away with myself and it almost ended in fisticuffs, and yeah, just friendly battle, that's all it was. So this is round 2, and he's challenged me. We're in Norfolk this time. It's more his patch than it is mine, and it's woodland. And when I say his patch, that really is his patch, because woodland is not something I find easy. So the challenge really is on. I'm going to struggle. He's given me a few tips, which is good. We'll see if we can put those into use, and yeah, so we're going to go off for an hour or two, come up with 3 of his favourite images, and we're going to compare. When we get to the end of the video, we'll put them all up. You can have a look and see what you think. But as I say, it's not a competition. But let the competition commence. Well, as predicted, I'm struggling. Woodland photography and my mindset, or the way my mind works, yeah, I don't know. They're not. I'm not in sync with it, I don't think. I'm frantically now trying to remember all the things I've read about woodland photography, the other YouTubers, the vlogs that I've seen. Even Dave's given me a few tips. He's far more experienced than I am at woodland photography. One thing I do know is it's useful if you can find a little bit of a star of the show. And I just saw this twisted trunk here. And I like it, but as usual with woodland, there's just so much clutter around it. So what I've done is I've actually zoomed in, I've punched in, try and get rid of some of that clutter. I've also left my camera, my lens on its widest aperture, which I think is f4. It's not particularly wide open, but that just throws that background into a little bit of out of focus, so it really draws the attention to that bark and that trunk. And then the other issue is it's in bright sunlight, and I really don't think any cloud cover's coming over anytime soon. So I'm just having to fight with those highlights. I'm going to bracket exposures probably, just to try and control that where it's blown out. And this may be shot number 1. Yeah, we'll see. We'll take it anyway, and then we'll move on and carry on exploring through the woods. Just a few feet from that twisted tree trunk, there's these logs laid out like stepping stones, and then behind me there's a little bit, just a hint of an S-bend with a curve of the logs and then the path. Again, I find it appealing. I'm going to shoot it vertical, and yeah, I'm also going to put the 14mm lens on, because it'll just magnify, accentuate the shapes here as it bends round. So yeah, that might be one of my shots. Oh yeah, I've literally just walked a couple of feet really, so yeah, that might be 2 in the bag. We'll see, but we'll take that shot and then we'll move on. So our search continues. What else can we find in these woods? It's nice, there's a real mix real mix of trees, pines, oaks, all sorts really. It's oh, there's a little path here, a little narrow path off to one side, so I think that'll be worth exploring. Let's go see what's in here. There's a tree that's been brought down by the wind, and I'm really drawn to it for some reason. I didn't even bother getting the big camera out. I've got the ZFC, which is my vlogging camera, with an f1.4 lens on it. So I'm just going to take a picture of that, the detail of the bark and the wood. It might work, it might not, but it's another one to put in that bank. Starting to get a bit desperate now, running around like an headless chicken. I knew this would happen. Yeah. Just looking for that little bit of inspiration, but it's not coming. I know we said it wasn't a competition, but I reckon Dave smashed it. Keep looking, go up this hill, see what's up here, see what we can find. It's all gone a bit Blair Witch. I don't know if I'm coming or going. Don't know which way I've been, which way I'm going to. And I'm really not finding any of them compositions. What I need to do is, I need to sign up to a workshop with somebody who knows what they're doing with woodland photography and learn a thing or two. Which reminds me, and you'll love this little segue, if you want to learn a thing or two about my neck of the woods, the Yorkshire Dales, you want to learn about the limestone and the waterfalls, I'm running a workshop in conjunction with Dave, February 2024. Link in the description. Get yourself signed up. I tell you what, if you're a woodland expert and you sign up, you can teach me. So I've got another composition here. I've got this bracken, it's just getting kissed by the light. Just behind you there's a beech tree, and it's just you might be able to see a little bit of dappled light on my face and on the scene in front of me. I quite like that, and I'm quite zoomed in. I'm at 135mm. I quite like that. You're getting the light just kissing the tops of the bracken. It's not quite gone brown, it's not quite autumn yet, there's still a little bit of green there. I'm at quite a middle of the range aperture. I'm at f10, but I'm still getting, because I'm zoomed in, I'm still getting quite a shallow depth of field. I quite like that. As with some of the previous shots, it throws that background and some of the foreground out of focus, which helps draw the eye. I may open up the aperture and really magnify that effect, but we'll see. I'm also going to zoom back out maybe to 70mm. One of the tricks I've heard about is cropping your image to a really narrow letterbox ratio. That kind of helps draw the viewer's eye. We'll give that a go. We'll get this one. If it's any good, I'll show you it now, and if it really makes the grade, it'll be going at the end in my top 3. So I'm heading back to the car now, and wouldn't you know it, I've started seeing compositions everywhere. Just this one spot alone, I'm facing into the sun, and I keep seeing these various different little scenes that I really start to like. Hopefully you can see that the shadows are starting to be quite long, and with the sun being so low, you get that. I really like that, shooting into the sun. And I've just been moving the camera just a few centimetres left and right, just getting it so that the sun just peeks from behind one of the trees. Small aperture, f/18 I think I'm at the moment. You fire off a shot and you get these gorgeous sun stars. Hopefully that's worked and that's good. And there's just that little hint of atmosphere in the air, just a bit of dust I think. I'm almost getting, it looks like I'm getting light rays. Hopefully I can bring them out when I do the post-processing. So from this place alone, from just stood at this one spot, I've got 3 or 4 different compositions looking up into those trees behind me. So I'll rattle off those shots and then we'll carry on heading back to the car. Right then, challenge over, we're back at the car, I'm back with Dave. He's been out, he's got his images, he's got his 3 favourites, I've got mine. I've got a few that I didn't vlog, which I'll show. I don't think they're any better than the others. You've been with me, you've run around the woods with me, you've seen a Yorkshireman almost crying like something out of Blair Witch. The weather's been perfect, so I can't complain. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and yeah. So I'm going to put those images up at the end. So this is round 2. I think Dave's definitely smashed it. I think he's beaten me hands down at this. He's certainly got more talent when it comes to woodland photography than I have. But if you've got a genre that you like or a location that you like and you want to share it with us and you want to challenge us, round 3 you could be involved in. Either myself, Dave, or both of us. If you want to take us on, we'd love to try some new places and some new genres. So get in touch. Just leave a comment below, and yeah, maybe we can get together and sort out round 3. So for now, here come the images. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please check Dave's channel out. So until next time, Civvy.